How's it going, everyone? It's GadgetsBoy. Welcome to another video. So this one we're taking a look at the brand new SHURE MV7 podcast microphone, and this is aimed at people who do streaming on Twitch, for example, record YouTube videos, podcasts, and so on. So this is very easy to set up, so there's not a lot to it at all. You got everything you need in a box besides a mount, so you might need to get a mount for it, but besides that, it's got everything you need in a box to get set. You just need to download the application as well, because without the app, you won't be able to control some of the settings that this thing's actually capable of doing. But anyway, without further chat, let's get into it and see what this is all about. The MV7 has a USB and XLR output, and this has some features such as voice isolation technology, audio level mode, live stream ready as well. That's what it says on the box. It's a customizable sound signature, and you have real-time headphone monitoring as well, which you can also mix together. You got touch control panel as well, which is pretty neat to have on a microphone. And you got the microphone stand compatibility as well. So you'd have to get your stand separately, like I said already. So inside the box, you get a micro USB to USB-C cable. The micro USB goes to the bottom of the microphone itself, and then your USB-C cable to plug it in straight into your laptop, so you can start recording like that straight away. You also get another micro USB cable and a standard USB-A cable to USB-A cable, so you can connect it to other devices that don't have a USB-C connectivity. With that XLR port, it means you can connect it to an audio interface. What this is designed to do is actually connecting it to an audio interface, or you can just use that USB-C cable that I've got here and just connect it straight to your laptop, and you're good to go. Download the application and set it all up, which we'll go through that as well in a second. Those who are familiar with SHURE products already, you might be aware of this SM7B, which is also quite expensive and requires a bit of know-how to be able to use that properly in terms of setting it up and all that kind of stuff. But with this guy here, you don't have to know what you're doing really. You just have to plug it in, check your audio levels, maybe plug in your headphones, and you're good to go. So here's the microphone itself. As you can see there, you've got the mounting area there with a regular thread, so you can microphone stand thread, so you can mount it like so. You can mount it on some microphone stand if you've got one at home, or a mount to your desk. And then on the back, you have the XLR mount, you got a headphone jack there as well, and a micro USB port, so you can connect it straight to your laptop. What's really interesting about this is on the front here. So you can see how you've got this touch panel area. With the touch panel, you can do things like mute, slide to increase or decrease whatever function you've got selected. You can lock the touch panel as well. You can tap for mic gain. You got headphone volume, monitor mix, and exiting auto level mode as well if you want to come out of auto level mode. But we'll go through all that as well, like I keep saying, shortly. So this comes in black and silver. If I take this off, you can actually see the size of the microphone underneath it. So it's almost like the same size of a standard microphone that you're probably used to seeing already. But yeah, this is quite flexible as well, so you can rotate it to either sides. So again, if you're recording in the studio settings or at your desk, you can easily move this, so you're not restricted by that as well. In terms of build quality, this feels really substantial. It feels really nice. It's not too heavy. It's got weight to it. It's quite weighty, but not too heavy for you to carry it around. So if you're going to travel with this, you'll be able to travel with it easily with no problems. And also, I like the material that's been used as well. It looks really nice. I bet the black one looks nicer too. But in the meantime, on the sides, you got the thing there to tighten it up so it doesn't swivel up and down, which is pretty neat. They've thought about the design very well, so this is very well designed for the price you're paying as well. This is pretty neat. It's pretty cool. Pricing information will be in the description area for you guys to check out. Okay, so for the next bit, I'm going to change the audio source from my Rode Video Mic Go and change to the SHURE MV7 and see what that sounds like, show you the setup process as well. Very easy to set up, so you don't have to worry about anything. So if you're a Twitch streamer, you can get up and running in no time at all. So I've just plugged this into my laptop, and now you can see what this looks like in terms of the lighting and the touch panel. So on here, you can see what you can see, what I can see as well. So you got this bit here where you can tap that for your headphones, or if you want microphone only. So when you plug in your headphone through the 3.5mm headphone port, you can tell it to let you listen to what you can as you speak into the microphone, or if you've got audio playing that you want to record over, you can do that. Or you can have both as well. So if you just press and hold that for a couple of seconds, you can see that the lights change now to both green and orange. So that way you can hear what's coming through the microphone, which is your voice, and you can also hear audio playback that's playing on your computer, for example. So if you're recording or playing guitar, for example, singing over a guitar track, you can do it that way, which is pretty neat. So you press and hold it again for a couple of seconds, and that changes to whatever you need to do. And then you get your levels there, which you can swipe to adjust the levels as well. So you've got the dots there, so you've got 2 dots to the minute, so I can go up like so and increase the volume if I need to do so. And then you got your microphone mute there, so if you want to quickly mute your microphone, maybe you have a group that you're interviewing, for example, you can mute your microphone so your voice is not coming through at all. Or if you need a quick break, you can do so that your audio is not coming through. So to then lock the touch panel, you just press and hold the mute button and the microphone and headphone button there. Press them both at the same time for a couple of seconds. And on here, that lock key activates. And then if you want to unlock it again, you just do the same like so. And then that light comes on. What I'll also show you that is on the software on the computer, it also shows you what you're doing responsively as well. So as you're pressing that, it also shows you on the software in the background that you guys can't see at the minute. It shows you that it's locked and unlocked as well. So you know what's going on at all times. So here we are, this is connected and this is now recording from the Shure MV7 now. So what you've got on this interface that you can see in front of you right now is you got your auto level, which means the microphone does all the job for you. So whether it's your preset, there's no preset set on this obviously, but you can create presets. For example, you can mute your microphone from here. So for example, and unmute it again, and then you're good to go. And then you got your monitor mix, which is what's on that touch panel that I was showing you guys earlier. It just means that you can turn your microphone all the way up, or you can do playback at the same time as well. But for now, because I'm not recording over sound audio or anything like that, I just leave it as microphone. So if I had my headphones plugged in, I'll be able to hear myself through the microphone and nothing else here. What you've also got on here is the near and far buttons or toggle. And what that means is with near, you can record up to 6 inches away and still get clear audio. And if you do far, it means you can do 6 to 18 inches. So for example, hopefully you guys can hear the difference in sound right now. So I'm getting closer and closer and closer and closer to the microphone on near. So that should pick up my audio. So when I'm far away, it should not be as good as when I then click far. So now that's in far mode, which means my audio should be clearer from where I am right now. So I don't have to then lean over all the time. Or if you're recording a video where you don't want this to be in shot or in frame, it just means that I can move this further back and you don't get that in frame. You then go to the bottom, I'll put that back to near because I'm gonna get closer. So as I'm here now, you then have different tones as well. So you got dark, which means it sounds very like radio bassy voice. So now it should sound quite bassy. Hopefully you guys can hear the difference. Let me just get closer as well. So you can hear that voice now sounds dark. And then if I go to natural, so this should be my natural voice that I'd normally hear myself or you guys normally hear on the channel. So this should be the natural voice. And then when you go bright, this should go lighter. So this is good for picking up the details in my voice. So in terms of clarity in voice clarity, so you'd be able to get that. But for me, I'd probably go natural and just leave it as a natural audio for me. Or if you really want to give yourself that, hey ladies, how you doing tonight kind of vibe, and then you can go to dark mode and it does that for you. The other option you got on here then is the manual option. So in manual, again, you got presets, so you can do that. But here you do everything yourself. So again, you got your mic gain, so you can go all the way up to 36 decibels. So right now it will probably be peaking, to be honest, but you probably drop that down until you feel like you've got enough. So you just have to check your audio recording interface and make sure that you have the right levels going on there. You then have things like EQ. So you got your standard EQ flat, you got high pass. So hopefully you guys can hear the differences. And then you've got presence boost as well. So boost, presence. Maybe that's a new word from that one. But you get presence boost as well. And then you've got your high pass and presence boost. So it combines those two things together to give you a really nice sound quality. And then you got your limiter as well. It just means you never start peaking no matter what you've put there. So it will limit that in that sense. So that's probably something to put on if you're going to be doing that. And then I'm going to turn that off for now. And then you have your compressor, which means again what the auto level is doing with the dark, natural, and bright. Go back to manual there. It does something similar as well. So you can turn it off completely. It just compresses that audio as much as possible. Then you got light, medium, and then heavy. So you got light, medium, hello, 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 and you got heavy. This is what heavy sounds like. This is what medium sounds like. And this is what light sounds like. And this is what it sounds like completely off. So hopefully you guys can notice the difference there. But for me, I just go auto level at all times to get natural sounds, configure whether I want near or far, and I'll get really good sound audio there. One thing you can also try out is audio pickup from the side. So if I'm speaking from the side, hopefully the sound is not as good as if I come to the front. I can hear better audio and so on. So you can see what I'm talking about there. To make sure that the audio level is always picking up clearly as well from when I'm speaking to the microphone, you got voice isolation technology that Shure are using here to make sure that the voice is nice and clear and solid. So back to the microphone here. So what you've got is a really good sound quality coming from this microphone here, which is really cool. And you've got loads of different settings that you can do, but also making it easy for you to actually start using it straight away, like a plug and play, select a few things and you're good to go. I like the premium quality of it. It feels really premium, and I like the sound quality as well. So it's something that I'll probably start using more if I'm doing voiceover segments of my videos. But if I'm not doing any voiceover specifically, then I just go back to my Rode microphone. But otherwise, I really like it. It's something I'm going to start using, and yeah, for the pricing as well, it's pretty decent. So that's it for the Shure MV7 podcast microphone, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Did the audio sound good to you or not? Would you use it? Let us know in the comments below. If you have any questions as well regarding setup process or any tips, let me know in the comments area. And like I said, all relevant links will be in the description area. But in the meantime, if this is your first time watching my videos, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this. And make sure you hit that bell notification as well, because every time there's a video, you'll be one of the first people to know as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.